If you've been wanting to start creatine but don't love mixing powders or carrying around a shaker bottle, these gummies might be exactly what you're looking for. The brand sent me these creatine gummies to try, and one thing I really like is how convenient they are. There's no powder to mix, no shaker bottle to clean, and no messy scoops. You simply grab your gummies and you're done. These gummies are available in two flavors, orange and blue raspberry. The one I have is the orange flavor, but both flavors provide exact the same benefits and the same amount of creatine, so you can simply choose whichever one you prefer. According to the bottle, the recommended serving size is 3 gummies per day, which provides around 4.5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Since the bottle contains 90 gummies, that works out to a 30-day supply. Personally, I like taking mine first thing in the morning. That way I get over it with and don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. The nice thing about creatine is that you can take it whenever it fits your schedule, whether with your breakfast, after your workout, or later in the day. Consistency matters much more than timing. Another great thing is that you don't need a loading phase. Just simply take the recommended 3 gummies daily, and that is enough for creatine levels in your muscle to gradually build over time. Most people begin noticing the benefits after about 3 to 4 weeks of consistent daily use, so staying consistent is the key. Now, what does exactly creatine do? Creatine helps your muscles produce more ATP, which is essentially your body's quick source of energy during a short, intense exercise. That means it can help support muscle strength, power output, and exercise performance, allowing you to push a few more extra reps or lift slightly heavier over time as part of your training program. It may also help with muscle recovery, reducing fatigue between sets, and helping you recover after a challenging workout. One thing I really like is that creatine isn't only useful for people lifting weights. Whether you're enjoying strength training, HIIT workouts, cardio, CrossFit, or recreational sports, creatine has become one of the most researched sports supplements because it supports performance across many different types of exercises. Research also continues to explore creatine roles in supporting cognitive performance and mental focus, especially during periods of intense physical and mental efforts. Another question I see a lot is whether creatine can be taken with other supplements, and the answer is yes. It pairs very well with protein powder, which is probably the most common combination for supporting muscle growth and recovery. It can also be taken with BCAAs or amino acids, multivitamins, and also omega-3 supplements. So if you use, just keep in mind that if you use a pre-workout, it generally stacks well. Just be mindful of your total caffeine intake if your pre-workout already contains stimulants. The only thing to avoid is taking multiple creatine products at the same time, like combining creatine gummies with creatine powder, because you don't want to exceed the recommended daily serving. And one final tip that's always important with creatine is making sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Staying well hydrated helps support your overall performance, and it is simply a good habit whenever you're exercising regularly. Also, creatine works by storing up the levels of water in your muscles. But overall, I think these gummies are a fantastic option if you're looking for a simple, convenient way to take creatine every day. They are easy to take, require no mixing, they are vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and also third-party tested, making them an easy addition to almost any fitness routine. As a disclaimer, supplements affect everyone differently and results may always vary, so make sure to follow the directions on the product label and consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you have a medical condition, you're pregnant, nursing, or taking any other prescription medication.